Hey guys, welcome to Intuitive Connections Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Aries for August the 22nd to the 28th. The cards I'm going to be using are the Light Seers Tarot. It's one of my favorite decks. I'm most common with it. I'm also going to be using the Haunted House Tarot deck. I like to get a more of a shadow side of the situation, and I will also be using the Witches Tarot deck. It's new to me and I want to get some readings done with it so I can get more familiar with it. If I feel I need clarifiers, I will be using the Rider Tarot deck just for clarifiers. I do want to keep in mind that this is a general reading, so some things may resonate, some things may not. Just take what does and leave the rest. This reading is for entertainment only. I am offering personal readings. There will be $20 for 9 cards, $30 for 12 cards. I'm also doing some spell work. If you would like a spell done, whether it be for money, love, or whatever, it's $30 per spell. Donations can be made to $EmmaHallPack at Cash App. All donations are greatly appreciated and they go directly towards the channel. I'd like to let y'all know that I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient psychic who uses tarot and oracle cards. I tell what I see by the image of the cards that I use, and I also use the meanings of the cards as a guide. If I do not read reversals, because the divine tells me what I need to know through the cards in its upright position. The subject of the reading is totally up to the divine. I don't know what's going to come out. Divine's just going to show me and tell me what you need to hear the most. If you would like a more in-depth reading or a reading that is about a specific situation, please feel free to book a personal reading with me. That information will be in the description box below. If you have any suggestions about the reading or the cards that I use or have any questions, also feel free to contact me at the email address in the description box. I don't normally give out zodiac signs for specific people because everybody has every sign or every element in their chart. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What can Aries expect August 22nd through the 28th? What does Aries need to know August 22nd through the 28th? What does Aries need to know August 22nd through the 28th? I have the Three of Wands. Death and Rebirth. And the Star. Okay, so Aries, I feel as though there's something that you are waiting for. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for your wishes to be granted. I think in order for this to happen, there needs to be a death and rebirth within you. And when after this death and rebirth occurs, then you will receive your wish fulfillment. There's some sort of transformation that needs to happen in order for this wish to be fulfilled. You're waiting. You're waiting, and you may also be holding back. You may be trying to avoid this death and rebirth, not knowing that the death and rebirth will grant your wish. I also feel as though your wish is written in the stars. I think that this is something that is divine, something that is supposed to happen, something that is destined. Let's see what the Haunted House Tarot has to say. What can Aries expect August 22nd through the 28th? What does Aries need to know August 22nd through the 28th? What does Aries need to know August 22nd through the 28th? What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know August 22nd through the 28th? What does Aries need to know? What can you tell Aries August 22nd through the 28th? I have the Knight of Wands, or the Page of Wands, sorry. I have the Queen of Wands. There you are. And I also have the Seven of Cups. Okay, I feel as though you're waiting on a message about something that you are passionate about. You may be waiting on... You may be waiting on a message that has something to do with matters of the heart as well. Something that drives you. You may be receiving a message that motivates you. I'm picking up that this message may be your catalyst for your death and rebirth in order for you to stand in your power, in order to truly motivate you, in order to obtain what it is that you observe, or order to obtain what it is you deserve. Excuse me. I feel as though you may be confused, or you may have a lot of options. I also feel as though the divine may be presenting you with many options, and this may be confusing you as to which way to go. Let me get a clarifier on this Seven of Cups. What can you tell me about this Seven of Cups? What does Aries need to know about this Seven of Cups? What does Aries need to know about this Seven of Cups? It's a decision. The Two of Swords. I think there's a decision that you're refusing to make. The Knight of Wands. And the Six of Swords. Oh, you may be holding yourself back. You may be keeping yourself in a situation that you don't need to be in. And you're refusing to make the decision to rush away, to move away out of the turbulence into calmer waters. But it is the order of the divine that you do, that you move away, that you make the decision to rush away into calmer waters, to go through this death and rebirth in order for your destiny to come into fruition. Let's see what the Witch's Tarot has to say. What does Aries need to know August 22nd through the 28th? What does Aries need to know August 22nd through the 28th? I have the Five of Wands. I have the Tower. And the Eight of Cups. So there's a lot of conflict going on. Whether this is conflict that is internal or external. Excuse me. I feel like there is a lot of conflict going on around you. But the divine is coming in and tearing all of that away. And ultimately you will walk away. You will walk away from what is no longer serving you and walk towards what is meant for you. Again, you see the stars here? It's written in the stars. You're moving towards your destiny. You're moving away from what is no longer meant for you and moving towards what the divine has always had in store for you. All right, Aries, that's all that I have for you this week. I do appreciate your time. If you feel inclined to do so, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to go ahead and book one with me. The information is in the description box. Again, I do thank you, and y'all have a good night.